afternoon, everybody, and welcome to South Park High School in the middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania, for tonight's game between the Highlands Golden Rams and the South Park Eagles. Along with the Dean, Mike Choma. This is Mike Pavlik. We have Eli Streblik along with us. Maiden voyage for Eli tonight, fresh off a big JV win, by the way.
Caleb Radishek at the buzzer, Mike.
You gotta love it. Put it in, and the Rams won that one after trailing by about 10 or 12 in the first quarter, and a long ride down here. That's why I said we were in the middle of nowhere, by the way.
90 minutes in rush hour traffic. There's no easy way to get from the North Hills to the South Hills in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
But we did get a beautiful view of the city on our way across the West End Bridge, didn't we?
Okay, if you say so.
All right, let's talk about our opening game. It's been a week since we played. Had a 32-point beatdown. Was it a beatdown at Pine Richland?
Well, Mike, you look at the game. With a minute to go in the third quarter, we're down 7 points. They come out the fourth quarter. They hit 7 3-pointers. They had 14 for the game. And if you look at the tape, where they're hitting those 3-pointers from, that's exactly where we want them to shoot. I mean, they made them. Sometimes you got to give the other team some credit. I showed our junior high kids a minute and 40 seconds of us playing defense. Luke Cochran switched 3 times, challenged a jump shot, shot went long, got the rebound, got the fast break out. That's how we play defense, and they just took advantage of the situation.
Absolutely, and all those 3-pointers was the difference in the game. They had 42 points worth of 3-pointers. We had 3. That's 39. They won by 32. The difference was from downtown.
Definitely did shoot better tonight, Mike. I think we will.
Well, we've had a week off, and you know what that means. Practice.
7 days looking at the same guys. They're tired of looking at each other. They're glad they're out of our gym. And again, tonight I think we're going to see a better performance, no doubt about it. Good news, Mike, is we only have our second game. They've played 3 already, but we're going to play tonight at Beaver Falls Tuesday, at York Thursday, at Gateway next Saturday. Added to the schedule, 1:30 start. The Road Warriors will continue, Mike, but I think they're just happy to be playing somebody other than themselves.
Yeah, exactly. We talk about that all the time. Let's talk about South Park. You mentioned they're 1-2. They come off a loss on Tuesday night against Shaler. Get handled pretty easily by the Titans out there, and it probably took them forever to get from here up to there, too, by the way.
No doubt about it, Mike. Their one win was a quality win against West Mifflin. Mentioned they lost to Shaler. Also, South Fayette, their fourth-year coach, Jason Dolak, had been in the playoffs last year, Mike. They are a 4A team. They lost to Valley in the playoffs that year. They have a big kid today, number 5. Take a look at him, Jason Scarf, 6'8" sophomore. So he'll be challenging Johnny tonight. They go big. They're young. Should be an interesting affair. Looking forward to us getting out, too. It's been a week for us. So.
I know. Sitting around the house is too much. It's like it's Christmas time. We need to be out amongst the people. All right, let's talk about B&J Sports, located at 1605 Freeport Road, Natrona Heights. Been outfitting our local teams and the great fans of the AK Valley for more than 45 years. When it comes to all of your sporting goods needs, look no further than B&J Sports. Glenn Mills and his friendly staff provide that personal touch. Customized high school jackets, team uniforms, trophies, plaques, any kind of sports equipment. You just can't beat the service at B&J Sports. They're open 9 to 5:30 weekdays and Saturdays 9 till noon. Still plenty of time. You got a whole week of Christmas shopping left. You can get in there and get what you need from Glenn. Stop in today, or you can give him a call at 724-226-2762. 5 decades says it all. B&J Sports. We're standing by for tip-off. It's Highlands against South Park, and it's right after this. All right, about time for the starting lineups. Brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting in Natrona Heights. 40 years in counting. Dan Timmons Painting, they got you covered.
And again, the Golden Rams will be on the road. They'll start number 1, Seth Cohen, a 6'2 senior. Double figures first time out for Seth. Number 11, Corey Myers, a 6-foot junior. He'll be the guy trying to shoot over top the zones tonight. Off guard is number 13, Dominic Pacey, sophomore, 5'8". Big guy in the middle, number 20, Johnny Christ, 6'7 junior. 23 points in his maiden journey. And number 23, Luke Cochran, a 6'2 junior, rounds out the starting 5 for Coach Tyler Stachinski. And now the South Park Eagles will start number 1, Brandon Graham, 6'3", only a freshman, Mike. Big guy in the middle, we talked about him pregame, number 5, Jake Scarf, a 6'8 sophomore. Luke Ferenczi wears number 13, is a 5'10 junior. 15, Adam Rongas is a 6'1 sophomore. Young team, they have 1 senior. They'll start number 24, Hunter Lindsay, the 6'4 senior, will be the veteran on this club, Mike. And again, they made the playoffs last year against Valley and lost in the first round to the Valley Vikings.
Remember to beautify and protect. Call Dan Timmons Painting, 724-224-2851. Dan Timmons Painting, they got you covered. Opening tip-off brought to you by Mason Elite Hoops at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall. Individualized basketball training for third graders all the way up through varsity and beyond. You can email at masonelitehoops@comcast.net. And we're set to go. And the couple Rams need the ball to go in the basket early just for a little confidence sake, don't you think? Those two things. Before we go on and past Friday to finish the old business, Highlands is 1-6 in opening games under Tyler Stachinski and 1-12 in opening weekends.
Well,
after that, they're 77-60.
They pick some tough opponents.
Exactly.
2-3 to start for South Park. They're going to try to clog the middle up. That's where we'll have Corey Myers right there on the wing. Knock it down.
It's off the rim, no good. Rebound's going to be saved. Good hustle by Highlands as Myers threw it in, but it's saved by Ferenczi. And here come the Eagles back to you. Boy, a little bit of a high dribble there, but Ferenczi got away with it. Kick it to the corner. And Graham cuts into the basket. Graham goes left side. Rongus with a three off the rim, no good. Oh, look at Johnny Christ get up there to pull down the rebound.
And bring it down the floor to Pacey.
The layup is missed. Rebound is tipped by Cohen, but retrieved by the Eagles. This is Rongus. They start two sophomores, a freshman, a junior, and the senior. So Jason Dolek, they're all over the map, and now they're going to get a foul on Cohen out top.
Referees for tonight, Nick Helisic, Dave Truffa, and Alec Pinchinsky. We've had Mr. Truffa before.
We have seen him.
Yep. He's the head referee with the glasses here this evening.
Now they're having an issue at the table already. We are only 55 seconds in. I don't know what that's all about.
Steve Meaner, always in the middle of everything.
Yeah, exactly. Steve told us a story. Is suitable for air. We will tell later, but it's really interesting about the
charging fouls.
Yeah, the officials the other day. We'll get to it when we have a chance. Now we had a little nickel dimer on Pacey, and that's 2 on Highlands already. Anyway, there was a 7th foul, and it was time to shoot 1-on-1.
Referees just
and Steve yells 1-on-1. And the ref said, yeah, but how many of those 7 were charges? And it's like, no.
Yeah,
it's only if the 7th one was a player control foul, then we're not shooting. That's the only time. So that's.
Well, they're going to call this tight, it looks like, Mike.
On the job training for the refs, too. That's Lindsay going in. He lost it out of bounds. Highlands will keep it. No one scored. 1:26 in here at South Park. A really nice gym. It was really hot when we got here, but
cool things off.
Yeah, tremendous job by Tom K to the AD. He's turned the air on, and now it's very comfortable. This is Pacey out top. Tries to cut into that zone and kicks it back out to Cochran. Inside to Christ.
Nice
Dump down to Cohen. It's blocked from behind by the big fella, Brandon Graham at 6'3". And he's not even the biggest fella.
Yep. Johnny had that extra pass. Thought they were going to convert it, Mike. Heinsohn play up-tempo, trying to get through double screen.
Rongus going to try another one. He missed it. Rebound is to Scarf, the big guy, and he's fouled, and he'll go to the line. At 6:05, no score.
Bad news for the Golden Rams, Mike. Seth Cohen picks up his second quickly. He's going to have to take a seat.
Now that hurts because Daniel Timmons unavailable tonight in street clothes over there, so...
Antoine McDaniel, 6'2 sophomore, wears number 10, going to get some early action.
He got a lot of quality time on Saturday, or Friday. See, I'm thinking we played Saturday. We did not play Saturday. Scarf gets the first, and it's 1-0 Eagles. Kind of a herky-jerky start to this game so far. South Park beat West Mifflin in their opener here in their tournament. Scarf hits them both. That's their win. It's 2-0 now against pressure. Pacey got it to Myers. And now it's to McDaniel. He had trouble with it. Dribbled into a trap, and he got fouled. Boy, he got bailed out.
He did, Mike.
It was almost like he was surprised to get the pass. He needed to go right up with it.
It was a great pass, by the way.
And it was an easy basket, too.
They're going to put that the scarf his first, Mike. Be interesting how the sophomore plays. That's stat of foul trouble.
Myers out to Cochran. I thought with some of the younger players that really hadn't had a lot. Nice backdoor Cochran, and that time McDaniel says, I'm putting it in right away, and it's 2-1 Highlands. I thought a lot of the guys had some trouble with the speed of the game, the first half especially, and it's going to take some time, the guys that hadn't played varsity level, for that to happen. And now we have another foul. Goodness gracious.
And it's all hands, and Coach is hollering to get his hands off. That must be a point of emphasis, because I tell you what, at the middle school game yesterday against Freeport, we were in the one-on-one early because, again, kids are playing with their hands, and I told the kids after the game, in the old days, what we used to do, Mike? Is to get out a couple pieces of rope, tie them behind their back, and let them play.
Exactly.
Practice that way.
Near, boy, Stosh wanted to charge there. I was wondering my own self. No call. I think Highlands gets the ball, do they? No. They give the ball to South Park.
On what? What's the call?
That should have been a charge.
I would think so there.
And one thing the Rams did well, and you mentioned that about Luke Cochran the other day. He must have taken 5 of them. Oh, my goodness. Now a little handsy foul against McDaniel. That'll be his first. That's 5 against Highlands already in 2 minutes and 24 seconds. We're going to be here all night.
Yeah, GV game went a little long because of the fouls, too. Guess they're getting paid by the foul, Mike.
Graham with a long leap in, and good job by Cochran to knock it away. Here's Johnny.
Boom.
4-1, 4-2 Rams.
Great job on defense that time by Luke.
Johnny Christ had 23 in the opener. Matched his career high, by the way, that he had set last year against Beaver Falls. Now going into the paint was Ferentz. He kicked it back out, and the Rams steal it away. It's Christ again. Christ wants to push it. He's fouled from behind by Brandon Graham. That'll be his first, team second at 5:09.
Johnny, not only does he get the rebound, Mike, he's been leading the break lately.
Now, one thing about the zone, there's no zone if you have a fast break.
Correct.
And now they go to Johnny, low post. McDaniel, layup, missed it. Rebound, Scarf.
That's a short corner, Mike. You get the ball down there. That should be a goal. Either puts it in himself or passes to a cutter.
Now Scarf went in with a runner. High off the glass. Rebound, Highlands, Price. Rams with the ball in a 2-point lead.
Johnny's got every rebound so far.
Oh, Cochran carries it all the way in. Off the glass, won't go. Boy, can't get a break on that one. Ron gets the rebound. Bodies all over the place. The Rams put the pressure on, and Ferentz gets out of there. Ferentz wants to set it up forecourt. Man-to-man by the Rams. 4:26 first quarter. 4-2 Highlands. Ronga's trying to use a pick by Scarf, and that's a big pick.
See Luke fight through that pick there, Mike?
Scarf out top. Ronga's right side. This is Graham in the corner. Graham gave the dribble up. Back to Rongas. Drives baseline. Got it into Scarf. Layup, score. We're tied at 4. Scarf's got all 4.
And that's what they want to do, Mike.
Long 3 by Cochran's off the back rim, but the rebound came right to Pacey. Now to Myers. Foul line to Christ. Back to Myers. His 3's off the back rim. Rebound, they tip it. And the Eagles have it. This is Ferentz.
We got to hit those wing shots, Mike. Against a 2-3, that wing is there all day.
Graham, the left-handed 3 is down, and the Eagles lead at 7-4, and Stosh wants a timeout.
You got to hit the wing shots, Mike. That'll give me a chance to talk about B-Knee home renovation. The basketball season in full swing. You've probably been putting off that much needed work around the house. Why not let the pros at B-Knee home renovation install new kitchen, bathroom, game room, or addition to make your home a winner? With over 100 years of combined experience under Brian Nee and his team of professionals at B-Knee home renovations, guarantee your job will be completed on time, exactly the way you want it, and in plenty of time to have a championship celebration. Customer service is their top priority. Give Brian a call today at 724-331-3172 for a free estimate, or visit their Facebook page, B-Knee Home Renovations, where the B is always busy.
And now here we go again with his 3-point thing. As we mentioned in the pregame, Pine Richland had 14 of them in the opener, and stuck here again with.
Here we go. High Highlands again facing his 2-3. Got hit over top of him, Mike.
Right, you do.
Loosen up.
Into Christ.
There
Kicks it back
right
out.
there.
Pacey's three is off the back rim. Rebound is kicked out. Cochran drives to the basket. What's the call? They're going to call a foul on the way in, and that'll be on Hunter Lindsay. I believe a reach in out 20 feet away from the basket.
Good teams can face zones or man, Mike. You got to be able to beat both.
Pacey to Cochran. Cochran spots up. His three's nothing but nylon. And the Rams tie it at 7.
Hopefully the dam is broke, Mike. Because once you start hitting those, it'll get on my man at the zone in a hurry.
A triple team, and they almost went backcourt, but good job to save it by Ferenczi. Now Rongas with a short jumper, and it is short off the front rim, and Pacey pulls it down. Rams want to push it. Pacey all the way to the basket. He's fouled. He'll shoot 2 at 2:51.
He goes down hard, Mike. Luke Ferenczi on the foul.
Listen, sure has a lot more flow than that first game. A lot of practices will do that.
Yeah, like I said, one thing about spending a week in the gym, you want to see somebody other than your teammate across from you.
So this is Don Pacey at the line. And he gets a first. He was the Rams' third leading scorer in the opener. He had 7 points, and a bunch of them from the free throw stripe, which, again, was a bit of a not great first night. And we'll get about a week's worth of numbers before we draw any conclusions, I guess.
9 at 22 is not a good start.
Oh, boy, Dominic. He makes them both, and the Rams lead at 9-7.
Quickly.
Highlands with a 5-0 run. Matching the 5-0 run by South Park. Against pressure. Off Arangas. Tipped this by either Christ or Cochran. I couldn't tell, but
nice job at that time, Mike. You're getting the pressure out.
Now we have a substitution for the Eagles. Number 3 is Mario Belisario. I wonder if Mario's any relation to any of the Belisarios from Oakmont. Graham's left-hander is no good. And foul as Cochran is fouled over the back by Scarf. And that's bad if you're 6'8", getting caught going over somebody's back. And that's 2 on Scarf?
No, Mike, that was on number 15.
Oh, it was 15. I'm sorry, that was Rongas.
Right, correct.
Not 5. I had one number right.
Highlands will inbound.
Against pressure. Here's Cochran. Oh, they broke it beautifully.
Yeah.
Got it to the corner, and now the pass by Myers was blocked. Came inside. Cochran shot missed. Christ goes back up, and Johnny gets fouled. Oh, the Rams just pounded the boards that time.
And Luke Cochran looked like a ball carrier in that play, Mike. He tucked that ball, took a step.
The old Euro step.
Yep, the old Euro step in there.
We used to call it traveling, but it's not anymore. So Johnny Christ at the line now. He'll shoot a pair at 2:21. Highlands with a 2-point lead. First one's off the back rim. Johnny will get another. 4 different Rams on the scoreboard tonight. That's good. Spread it around a little bit. They only had 2 players score the first half at Pine Richland. And
Mike, we had 3 kids in the middle school show up with man buns. So they're impersonating the varsity Johnny Christ.
Johnny missed it. The pinball's around, and Graham has it for the Eagles.
So I'm going to take a picture of him for him.
This is Ferenczi against Pacey. Ferenczi, well, nice move in the lane. Throws up a wild right. He missed it. Rebound, Christ. Myers ahead of the field. Drives, lays, scores, and it's 11-7 Highlands.
Corey has that luxury, Mike. When he sees Johnny pin that rebound, he's off to the races. Good job by Corey.
Eagles against pressure. Highlands with a 4-point lead.
The trap. Oh, somebody got picked up.
Steal. Now Cochran does. Cochran now ahead of the field. But the Eagles got back quickly. Now out top. Myers for 3. Yep. It's down, and the Rams lead at 14-7.
Now that's
timeout South Park.
We know, Mike. All within the flow of the game. Last year, again, they took that good pass for the better shot, and that time they did it that time. Reversed the ball 3 times, up and in.
Well, many companies can give you car insurance quotes, but only Nationwide backs it up with dedicated licensed professionals and superior claim service. Mel and John at the Boucher Agency want to make insuring your new teen driver a stress-free experience, or as stress-free as possible, I guess. Make sure to ask about Nationwide's young driver discount when you compare. No one beats Boucher's rates for young drivers. Call your hometown Nationwide agents, John and Mel, at 724-224-4300, and they'll help you choose the coverage that's right for your family. They have evening and Saturday hours for your convenience. Remember, in the AK Valley, the Bouchers and Nationwide are on your side.
Mike got to see Nick Boucher yesterday. Went to the girls' game, Highlands versus Knock. Knock beat Highlands 59-15. Nick doing a great job as an assistant there. And remember the old boys coach at Knock? Coach Andracy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's still with the girls.
Yeah, I think it's his first year back there, maybe. But he's been in and out, but...
He looked at me, he says, "Oh, no, not you. Where's your buddies?" You remember that.
That's good. Well, the Rams have the basketball trying to improve on this season longest 7-point lead.
You won't believe how many times in the height everybody says, "Where's Mike at? Where's
Cochran hits a three from the left side. He's drilled two, and it's 17-7.
I think they think we're attached at the hip.
I get over there occasionally. Now driving in is Lindsay, but he got shut off. Kicked it back outside.
Oh,
here's a three, and Johnny blocked it.
Got it though.
Now Scarf goes in. A lot of contact, no foul, and Pacey has it for Highlands. Pacey drives all the way through. Lays it up and in.
Nice move by Dom, Mike. He actually slowed down a step to let the defense clear and laid it in.
19-7.
Those are ball skills. When you see that, here comes the double.
Now against pressure, and they're going to call a foul on Corey Myers at 41 seconds first quarter. That'll be Corey's second. Team foul number 7 against the Rams. Both teams in the bonus ostensibly at this point. Or is that the 6? Man, they're, you know what? Their board person is tremendous.
Yeah, we're only in the
very fast.
Yep.
Yeah. I thought that was 7. That's 6 apiece. Everyone shoots 1-on-1 from now on. We're going to get a Mason Swanger sighting here. That'll be his first appearance of the year.
D. Hairston also checked in for the final 41 seconds of the quarter.
This is when you don't want to get people fouls, and that's why you do that. Hairston 4, Swanger 5. Swanger busy from playing probably the entire JV game. Now I got a charging foul, offensive foul on Lindsay. Now, that is the 7th team foul, and we won't shoot, not because there were other offensive fouls, because that was an offensive foul.
But that's the guy who draws them, too, Luke Cochran, Mike. He did it all Friday night. He's had about 5 of them. Here's his first tonight.
And again, that's 7 against South Park, so all common fouls now. The Rams will be shooting.
And it's amazing how the difference between high school and middle school. I help out with the middle school. No charges against Freeport. And I always tell the kids, if they take a charge, I run a suicide, which is up and down the court 6 times.
And at your age.
The exciting thing is I could die.
Yes. Corner. Myers. Dipper. Radishek got the rebound, though.
Nice job.
Right back up. It's got a lid on it for Kev. He's doing a lot of man's work in there tonight. He'll be rewarded with some more baskets before this night is over. And he had to go in there early because Seth Cohen, foul trouble.
Yep, hit the hill of the rim that time.
This is Graham.
Well, they got him right where they
gave up his dribble, and it's stolen by Myers. Got to hurry, lets it go. It's off the stanchion, and that's the end of the first quarter. And a good one for Highlands. 19-7 Rams after 1.
Choppy from a foul standpoint, Mike, but Highlands has not committed a turnover yet. Can you believe that?
That's good news, and I'll tell you what, as fast-paced as the game's been, that's good ball handling on their part.
Well, it's here. Winter's here, but again, we had a pretty nice day today. And
not bad.
Rain coming down a little bit, but not the torrential downpours they anticipated. But again, if you're going to have problems with coming wintertime, the place to go is Highland Tire and Highland Integrity Alignment. See why they've been voted the best place to buy tires in AK Valley for 26 years and the best place for an oil change the past 24. Family owned and operated since 1961, Highland Tire offers one of the largest and most complete inventories of tires in the Pittsburgh area. If you don't see it on site, ask for it, they'll get it. Visit HighlandTire.com or give them a call in Trenton. It's 724-224-9222. In the Toronto Heights, 724-224-7900. Or Highland Integrity Alignment, 724-224-5900. Highland Tire, service, integrity, and price.
How's everything going over there, Eli? Good? Good. Thumbs up. Eli Streblik, his maiden voyage. Landon Signorella's on the DL tonight.
Yeah, he broke his wrist in a middle school out 8 weeks, Mike. That hurts us a lot.
Well, hopefully he won't be out 8 weeks for us. We'll see where we can get him back. He's going to be the one. He's going to be the one-armed man, but we'll see what he can get done for us. But try to keep him busy, if nothing else. Rams with a 19-7 lead. Here's Graham. That was the thing you said about Johnny goes up in stages.
Right. Now
they called the foul.
Who'd they give the foul to?
They called it to D. Hairston.
And I'm glad they gave it to him instead of Johnny, Mike, because D basically...
I think he reached, and Johnny was going up to block it.
He got beat off the dribble. Johnny rotated over to help.
This is Brandon Graham at the line. The first left-hander settles. Boy, that breaks a long drought for them. They led this game 7-4. That broke a 15-0 Highlands run that they finished the first quarter with.
And that's what you like to see, Mike, those spurts.
Second left-hander by Graham is also good. He's got 5, and Scarf has 4. That's their 9. 19-9 Highlands. Here's Swanger. Swanger with a little teardrop in it. Boy, looked like a good shot, in and out.
Yep.
Rebound, Ferenczi.
Luke and Johnny named stars on the floor to start the second quarter, Mike.
Joined by Radishak, Swanger, and Hairston. Now Rongus is fouled.
Who's going to get that one? Swanger.
He's in the book.
Yep.
We had, just checking it out, we had 3 different players, Cohen, McDaniel, and Hairston, all get their first varsity points last game. So you talk about, there was definitely some inexperience.
Rongus converts the first.
19-10. They've gone 3 straight on free throws here to start the second quarter. Again, we have the Jimmy Buffett schedule next week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Rongus missed the second.
5 of 6 from the line so far.
Beaver Falls Tuesday, Thursday at Yock section opener. Saturday 1:30 at Gateway, the Saturday before Christmas in Monroeville. Yay.
That could be fun.
Yeah. Oh, what a
Nice
move by Christ
Johnny.
on the baseline. Give the assist to Hairston.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of last-minute guys. I'm not done yet. How about you, Mike?
I'm not done. I was talking to Dave Loveland. My goal is to finish tomorrow. That's my goal.
I don't look on the weekend.
We have 2 weekends. Like I said, I have 2 weekends left. If I don't get done, and then it reverts to cash on a card. That's how it works. I'd rather give gifts, more fun that way.
Johnny doing a great job against Scarf in the post, Mike. You can see that action. Watch him front that post. Look at him fighting for position.
Oh, yeah. This is Graham left side against Cochran, and he put a body on him. That's a 3, and it's drained by Lindsay. His first basket of the night, and it's 21-13.
You want to show young kids how to play the post, watch Johnny.
Man-to-man now.
First time we've seen this, Mike.
Oh, ball off of Christ's hands and stolen. This is Lindsay back the other way.
First turnover.
Lindsay had trouble with it. Goes baseline, and Rongus put it up, missed it. Scarf has it, and Scarf is fouled. Scarf brought it down to Radishak's level. Caleb got a hand on it, but he draws the foul at 6:06. Then Myers and Pacey are ready to check back in. Scarf will go to the line.
Looks like got Swanger again, Mike. That's his second. Scarf 2 for 2 from the line so far, 6'8" sophomore.
They've cut it to 8. Highlands led it by 12 here to start the quarter. They got a lot of lefties. First one's no good.
For a young kid, he uses his body pretty well, Mike. And watch him in the post with Johnny. A lot of times at that age, your body's catching up to your height, but he seems very adept in the post. Johnny snuck down to the other basket, Mike. This could be interesting.
Second one is no good. Rebound, Cochran. Cochran drives all the way in. Oh, nice dump down, and Radishak finishes.
Great pass, bounce pass.
I'm sorry, McDaniel. That's 4 for Antoine. 23-13, Highlands by 10.
And a lot of times put the pressure on, Mike.
This is Ferenczi against Pacey. Drives all the way to the basket.
Charge.
Got out of control. And the Rams draw another charge.
And look who it is, Mike. Luke Cochran on the floor.
That's 18 fouls against South Park. Again, player control foul. There'll be no shots. Rams will still be in the 1-and-1 here. Highlands has committed 9. South Park will shoot 2 the rest of the way. 5:38 left first half. Rams by 10.
Seth Cohen back in the game, Mike. It'll be interesting to see if he realized with 2 fouls, they got to play a little different basketball.
Do you know how many minutes of this game have been played by seniors? Less than 2. And that's it.
That's it, yep.
Oh, great kick out by Cochran, and Pacey was halfway down, for goodness sake.
He should get a point for that.
He should. And they battle for it on the floor. They're going to call a foul.
Can't call it on Johnny.
Christ and Pacey get out of there. Let's see. Jason Dolak's not happy, apparently.
I think Lindsey dragged him down, Mike. That would be his 3rd, by the way.
And the official over there is telling Coach Dolak to quiet down a little bit.
They're going to give number 20.
They called it on Johnny. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my.
Why was Dolak not happy?
I don't know, Mike. Johnny looked like he was dragged down.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. Yikes.
So they'll shoot 2.
Yeah, doggone.
As they are in the double bonus. And this is Hunter Lindsay at the line.
Yep, I did not see that. That might have been one of those good no calls.
First one is good. South Park been allowed to get back in this game a little bit here in this second quarter at the foul line.
Yep, they're 6-7.
They've made 3 baskets tonight. That's it.
Yeah.
Short on the second. Myers boxed out nicely. Rams by 9 with a basketball. 5:13 left first half.
Whoa, part like the Red
Crossover
Sea.
move. Cohen lays it up, missed it. Cohen got it again. Cochran, yes!
Ooh.
Cochran, 3 times 3 is 9 from downtown, and it's 26-14.
Seth returned a favor there, Mike. Luke gave him a good pass. He gave him a better one.
Now the big fella, Scarf missed it, and they steal it back. Graham
From
took
behind.
it back.
Now, Johnny, don't do something silly here.
And Graham nicely puts it in. Graham has 7. Now ahead of the field is Cohen with the lay-in.
I thought it was important Johnny didn't draw that foul there, Mike. That would have been his second foul. I'd rather give him the hoop.
First points for Cohen, strapped with foul trouble tonight. He had 11 in the opener, 28-16. Boy, he has really rounded into shape so far, hasn't he?
Yep.
A big help. Oh, Lindsay went into the paint, and the Rams shut it down, and then Cohen threw it away. Gave it right back to Rongus. Rongus goes in, and a block. They're going to call Johnny on the arm.
Now, Johnny has 2, Mike. 2 quick ones.
4:11 left first half, 28-16 Highlands.
Cohen with 2, Price with 2, Swang with 2, Myers with 2, Mike.
So this is Aiden Rongus, the sophomore at the line. He drains the first. 28-17, Highlands by 11. Cohen will sit. And McDaniel back in.
Johnny's going to have to be careful not to pick that 3rd one up before the half, Mike.
Second one's in and out, and McDaniel the rebound. 11-point Highlands lead. Here's Cochran. Cochran with a little alley-oop to Christ, and he lays it in softly.
Johnny now with 6.
Beautiful feed.
Back up 13. Yep.
That's their biggest lead of the night. Now against pressure, backcourt. This is Pellisario. Now to Rongus. 3 balls short. Rebound. Oh, McDaniel did a good job of keeping control and getting it back to Cochran. Oh, to Christ!
Oh,
here's Johnny! Goodness!
What a pass by Cochran, and what a delivery by Christ, Mike.
32-17.
You can't teach that, Mike. And these guys in South Park haven't seen that in their first 3 games.
Pellisario's 3 is missed. Graham got the rebound, dribbled it out of bounds, and it's Highlands basketball at 3:15. Rams with a 15-point lead. And Jason Dolak wants to talk it over at 3:15 to go first half. Highlands 32 and South Park 17.
Smart idea by the fourth-year coach, Mike. He's an Erie guy, by the way, just like Stosh. He knows Stosh's older brother. He went to Erie Prep. Well, Joe Lucchino and Joseph proudly welcome the Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group. Serving the 8K Valley for decades, Lucchinos are a broad-based financial advisory firm with a wide range of opportunities for both you and your business. You saw the market today, Mike? Very ugly. A lot of red numbers, down 500 points, and maybe it's time to take some of that well-earned gains off the table. Going to give it to you straight. Joe can put you in a 4% return, guaranteed. Don't have to look at the market. You're done. 4% guarantee. If that interests you, they're located at 2318 Freeport Road next to Donut Connection. Call them today, 724-224-8908 or 724-905-7583. Why wait? Let Lucchino Financial Insurance put you on the road to financial stability today. Again, 4% guarantee. I'm in for that.
Johnny Christ. Now to Pacey out top. Here's Cochran. Long looping feed to Myers. That's a 2. Off the rim, no good. Rebound underneath.
He's been a man.
Beautiful pass. McDaniel to Christ. Missed it. Christ gets it again.
Had the rebound stats.
I'll tell you what, Antoine's going to have double figures in rebounds tonight.
He's done a great job so far.
Christ with 10, and now a travel backcourt. Turnover, South Park at 250.
I was terrible, but I used to have hair when I started playing the stock market, Mike.
34-17. Rams on a 30-10 run.
You can go backcourt there.
He did because
never had control.
Nope. Pacey for 3, off the back rim. Rebound McDaniel again. Doing a great job.
He sure is.
Out to Cochran. These are valuable minutes for these young players, too.
Now, here's what happened, Mike. We started hitting over top the zone. We forced a man.
Yep.
And this is which a good team does. They make you change your defense.
Oh, McDaniel for 3. Oh, he drains it. Antoine, send it in, big fella.
He has had a great first half. He's got 7.
A career high, obviously.
Yep.
37-17. Steal by McDaniel. He drives. He lays. He scores and draws the foul.
It's a coming up party tonight, Mike. Antoine McDaniels, a 6'2 sophomore, is having a great game.
39-17.
He's going to earn himself some valuable playing time, Mike.
Now, more depth you can build, the better. And here comes Caleb Radishek with the new do.
And right from that spot, Mike, that's where he hit the game-winning.
Hit the winner, yeah.
Yep. And he banked it in. The bank was open.
So McDaniel at the line, the 6'2 sophomore trying to get into double figures and join Johnny Christ there. Off the back rim, it's tipped around and saved by Ferenczi. 2 minutes to go, first half. Highlands by 22. Graham's shot is up around, no good. Oh, and there's Johnny. Up over top, look out!
And 1.
Ooh, he's fouled.
Went flying in there.
They all hurry to pick him up.
Yep, and nothing Mr. Ferenczi can do but pick up his third foul.
1:53 to go. I wonder if they may want to get Johnny some rest after these foul shots here.
Good idea, yeah. Up 39-17. And you got to feel kind of bad for Coach Dola because he didn't see this in the Pine Richard game. And I think this is more the Highlands team we were hoping to see.
As Bob Labriola says, I live in my fears, and you had to talk me off the ledge too. So I'm thinking, okay, this is more like it.
Well, Johnny's 0 for 3 from the line. That's the only blemish on his scorecard tonight. There he goes.
That one. Let's see if I am right. Yes. Johnny will sit. Cohen comes back. 1:53. Johnny could probably rest the rest of the half here, or maybe put him in for an offensive possession at the very end. And that just,
the advantage of having a kid like Antoine McDaniels come off the bench and have 9.
Did they not put that point up? It was 39. I don't think they put that point up.
Steve will be on it, trust me.
23 in the game. That's Keith Hutton. This is Belisario. Now to Graham. Out top for Lindsay. 1:30 to go, first half. Now a head fake by Hutton. Kicked it back out to Lindsay now, baseline to Belisario, got shut off. Here's Scarf. Back to Lindsay, goes in foul line to Graham for three. It's off the front rim of Grazer. Hutton put it up and in. Keith Hutton's first two off the bench.
Did a good job blocking up, Mike, but Hutton wasn't accounted for, and he scored.
39-19. Oh, and a fastball by Cochran, and Seth unable to grab it. 1 minute left.
Talk about the speed of the game, Mike. 4 turnovers for each team. It's been a pretty well-played first half.
Yeah, we should have, Dean, we have 40. We've shorted a point.
We'll let Steve know that at halftime.
It'll be over.
Get it corrected.
Graham, Belisario for three. It's down. Mario Belisario, his first basket, and it's 39-22 at 37 seconds.
See if Highlands waits to take the last one here, Mike. No.
Oh, they go in deep, and Scarf stole it. Now to Lindsay.
5th Highlands turnover.
Lindsay back at it.
Yeah, down 17. I wouldn't be playing for the last shot here.
Against Harrison. No, here's Hutton. I think they are.
Yeah, it looks like they're going.
I think he's just trying to run his offense. Hutton goes all the way in and gets fouled on his way to the basket at 8 seconds to go. So Highlands will get one more thing, a shot at it here. I think he probably put Johnny back in, and here he comes.
On cue. You're a good coach, Mike. D. Hairston picks up his second.
And he's going with starters. He's got Myers, Pacey, and Christ ready to check in. It's a 2-shot foul for Hutton off the bench. Again, the score should be 40-22. Johnny's last foul shot never got put up on the board. We'll see if we can't get that corrected.
I know one thing. If we're right, Steve will get it done.
It'll be on my way to the restroom. 8 seconds left. It's 39-23 for now. We think it's 40. Second left-handed. Boy, they're all left-handed on this thing.
I resemble that remark.
Hutton's got 4. 7 seconds. Now they put a little pressure on to give the Rams a bother. 5 seconds. Pacey. And McDaniel throws up a wild one, and it's no good. And that's the end of the first half.
You're saying 40, right?
South Park with the score. I'm saying Highlands 40. South Park 24. We'll be back with stats and more right after this.
20.
We are back at halftime, and the Rams leading it. It is 39-24 because there was a lane violation on Johnny's free throw, and that's why it's not 40. So we got that checked out. Everything was cool. And
that does not get held against him.
No, it does not. So you got some numbers for us while we're at it here?
Yes, Mike. Johnny does lead the way with 10 points at the half. Seth Cohen has 2. Luke Cochran, 9. All threes, all pure. Corey Myers has a 3, getting us started. He has 5 total. Don Pacey has 4. And Antoine McDaniels, Mike, off the bench. Great first half with 9 for the Golden Rams.
Good start. Now let's take a look at South Park quickly. 7 points for Brandon Graham, 4 for Jake Scarf, 4 for Hunter Lindsay, 4 for Keith Hutton off the bench, 3 for Mario Belisario off the bench, and 2 for Aiden Rongus, the 6'1 sophomore. Stats tonight brought to you by Mason Elite Hoops at Pittsburgh Mills Mall. Individualized basketball training for 3rd graders through varsity and beyond. On the web, you can find them at masonelitehoops.com. Or if you're one of those Twitter people, if you want to tweet on your Twitter, at Mason Elite Hoops, all one word.
And don't forget, Mike, you can always see our games at Highlands High Sports. Day after, you had a great job. You put it up there early Saturday morning, I noticed.
Well, I'm always up early on Saturday. I have Biddy Ball to referee, I believe, next Saturday. So the good news is we don't have a game Friday. That's why I volunteered for that. So my duties won't be.
You can be able to make it the game in time.
I'll be able to. I ought to.
A 1:30 tip.
Right. So everything's going to be fine. Don't worry. I won't miss a thing. But I'm trying to figure out a way to get myself in there as I, volunteered for that. So that'll be a lot of fun. But again, Channel 190, Comcast. Tuesday games replayed Thursday. Friday games replayed the following Wednesday. 7 o'clock our new start time. We need to stress that. 7 o'clock, and as far as we know, we're going to keep that for a while.
Yep, get home, have dinner, and sit down and enjoy the game.
Second half about to begin. Seth Cohen ready to key it in for the Rams. It's Cohen, Pacey, Cochran, Price, and Myers, the Highlands starting 5 from tonight. They lead at 39-24. Nice cut.
Ooh,
and Christ made the save.
Ball control by Johnny.
Threw it up off the glass and missed it, and Scarf has the rebound.
And And look, Mike, South Park came out playing man-to-man. We chased them out of that zone. That's what we have to do. And
well, they banged a couple threes in that first quarter, and that'll take him out of there.
You want a team where either way you've got to pick your poison because they're going to play either way good.
And this team can shoot.
Steve will have those percentages for us. He keeps everything in the book.
This is Ferenczi in front of his bench. Now to Lindsay.
And Luke Cochran had a great first half from the floor, too, Mike. Assists, taking charges, playing tough defense, and those 3 threes also help. Here's
Rongus. They're being very patient.
Yeah, down 15, no urgency.
Ferenczi. Well, I think as Christ walked in front and stole it, I'm thinking he's probably wanting to play the way that they play, and Highlands speeding them up is not their game, and I think that's probably what they're trying to avoid. Cochran lets a 3 go. He missed it, but good job by Myers. Stops, pops, back rim, no good. Rebound kicked out by Cohen. The Rams can't save it as they go into the Highlands bench across the way. South Park gets control.
Nobody scored here, Mike, so far in the second half.
South Park will play one of our new section mates, Derry, on Monday. That'll be here. I wonder how long it'll take Derry to get here. Probably not so bad.
They're already down here.
Yeah, that's right. In and out on the shot by Lindsay, and Cohen pulled down the board. Over to Cochran. Neither team has scored here second half, and a turnover by the Rams. This is Rongus, stops and pops, and it settles.
Shooter's roll there, Mike.
39-26, the Rams lead it. Cochran against man-to-man. Dump down to Christ against Graham. Kicked it back out to Cohen. Right side, Pacey. His 3 is down.
All the guards have a 3 now, Mike. Dom has 7 last game, 7 this game. I got a great trivia question for you tonight, by the way.
Well, that would be, if you look for that consistency. I can tell you who I was thinking of in those regards as Graham misses and Myers has the rebound. As I was going through the players that had graduated for Highlands, and Sean Ursig came up. Sean Ursig averaged 13 a game. You know what the greatest thing about him was? Is Christ goes in, put it up, missed it. Tip is good by Johnny.
Had those rebound stats.
The greatest thing about, and that's 12 for Johnny. The greatest thing about Sean Ursig averaging 13 a game, he had 13 every game.
Yes,
and
that's what you want.
And a coach, and now we have a
officials timeout.
A shoelace malfunction.
Getting Luke to tie his shoes.
But as a coach, that's all you can ask for is consistency. And
he's done a great job at Chatham too, Mike. He's getting a lot of.
I know you saw him. You saw him.
Mitch Dezor played for W&J too. So always nice to see your kids play at the next level.
Here's Ferenczi driving in. Oh, Johnny got a piece of that.
That could have been goaltending. They want
Could have been. Well, hard to tell at the high school level. Cochran, coast to coast.
Leg butter on toast. He's got 11.
He's into double figures. 46-26. Highlands by 20, and now a timeout by Jason Dolak, and he wants to talk to the officials.
He's
saying goaltending. Yeah. Again, at this level, you don't see it too often, and I just don't think that officials are.
You are allowed to slap the backboard. That's
right.
Part of the game. You can do that, but again, they're discussing now amongst themselves.
Right.
We don't see this too often.
And
what do you call it?
It happens so fast, and we don't have the benefit of the replay to look at it on YouTube. Check it out. Yeah.
Planet Fitness Heights Plaza, Mike. The Toronto Heights, my home for the judgment-free zone, and they didn't judge me again.
What happened?
Second time, I'm wearing these workout pants that have zipper pockets, and I don't zipper them. Second time, my Visa card fell out. That is Merry Christmas to whoever finds it. Thankfully, Tara at Planet Fitness found it, and for the second time she called me, I got her gift card to Subway. I felt so bad for the girl, because like I said, she's basically taking care of me, literally, and making sure I got my Visa card back. So again, you can join Planet Fitness for $10 a month. If you happen to lose your Visa card, they'll give it back to you. So God bless it for that.
Santa Choma strikes again.
Yeah. Team 13 to 15 can join and accomplish if they're accompanied by an 18-year-old or older. 16-year-old can have their own membership. Remember, $10 a month, but Planet Fitness in the Heights Plaza. Call them today. Unfortunately, my wife answered the phone, so I had to go to the penalty box for losing a Visa card.
46-26, Highlands in the lead.
That is your worst nightmare, though, when you have to call a credit card.
Oh, and do all the shut-off things.
Yes.
And
Looks like Highlands look at a 2-3 zone here, Mike.
Now, they played a little bit of it on Friday night, and now they tried to draw a foul there, and now the ball goes over, and it's Highlands' ball. That was Ferenczi that shot that, and he tried to draw the contact after. You see it all the time now, especially in college, and the officials weren't calling it.
Highlands quietly up by 20, Mike.
Pacey. No. Cohen, yes. Seth with 4, and it's 48-26. That matches their biggest lead.
More workmanlike today.
Now Lindsay. Oh, nice. Great job with the spin move, and Graham got lost down on the baseline. Don Pacey turned around, both palms up, and was like, ah.
Yep, somehow that happened.
Cochran felt the contact, jumped back and shot it. And South Park has the rebound. Halfway through the third quarter, Highlands by 20.
Definitely a defensive breakdown there.
Remember, stay tuned after the third quarter. There will be A and B trivia time. I know at this time of year that A and B pizza can come in very handy because with all the hustle and bustle of the holidays, you don't want to cook. And they'll bring it to your, as we like to say here in the Western Pennsylvania area, they'll bring it to your house. There's a steal by Pacey. He drives, he lays, missed it. Rebound, Christ scores.
He wanted to leave it up there, Mike, but the ball hit the rim. He wanted Johnny to dunk it, but hey, 2 is 2 anyway you slice it. Get it, pizza slice, 14 for Johnny.
50-28.
And they're going to get Dom for the hand check.
Foul on Pacey. That'll be his third, I believe.
I got him for 2.
Let's see. Hopefully you're right and I'm wrong. You're right and I'm wrong. That's great.
Antoine McDaniels, Mike, checking in. Again, he had a great first half.
He needs one more point to get himself into double figures, building on his career high.
Trying to see if his mom made the trip down. She delivered a bunch of them to the gym beforehand.
Now they go long into Scarf, and Scarf put it up, missed the shot. Rebound McDaniel there again. He's going to have a double-double tonight.
He's just fitting in so well.
Cochran all the way through.
Second time, Luke went coast to coast. He's got 13. Highlands quickly up.
Their biggest lead of 14 now, or 24, I'm sorry. This is Hutton for 3. Step back, missed it. 4 brown shirts on the ball there.
Boxing out, Mike. Great job.
Cochran the other way. Cochran with a runner. Off the back rim. Tip Cohen no good.
Who wants it?
Tip McDaniel no good. McDaniel again.
There he is, Mike. He's got double figures with 11.
And he's got to have double figures in rebounds. 54-28.
Like I said, a coming-out party for Antoine McDaniels, no doubt about it. And I like to say, sometimes say I didn't see it coming. I saw it coming. The kid's a good player.
Right, and
Charlotte just made it to the court, Mike.
Turned over again. She likes to do the running.
She almost got away at Pine Ridge, and she did there.
I got to hold her little brother after the game Friday. That was the best part of the night.
The Christmas picture's a classic. Charlotte's got her hands up over her head, and Calvin's doing the X.
Highlands with the ball at 2:10 here. Third quarter. Here comes Johnny through the lane.
Baby.
And
Number
there
3
was Johnny.
They let him through the front door, Mike, and he finished the deal.
There were 3 white shirts. I didn't know how he was going to get through there. You could see he had it on his mind. Now they turn it over almost as the ball's tipped away. Comes to Hutton with a shot. Blocked by Christ. Rebound McDaniel.
They're smelling blood in the water, Mike.
Now they go corner for Pacey. McDaniel goes back to Dom, and he'll reset things. Myers right side for 3. Off the back rim. Hunter Lindsay the rebound. 56-28 Highlands. And now we have a foul on Highlands. Boy, all those fouls in the first half. That's only the second foul of the second half. Both on the Rams.
Sure they were told not to reach.
And that is finally Dom's third. Eagles will key it in. Cohen replaces Pacey. Rams go a little bigger now.
At the end of the third quarter, Eli's tried to get a shot at Coach Tuchinski's wife and the kids over there. She has her hands full, doesn't she?
She does.
There they go right there.
Yes. Now Lindsay kicked it back over, and that's Belisario.
Active on defense, Mike.
against Myers. Belisario with a fall-away jumper, and down it goes.
Take that.
Well, here's the thing about Myers. You can't play very much better defense than that.
No.
You'll take a guy falling back shooting that shot every night of the week.
South Park has a nice little cheering section over there, Mike. That's something to cheer about there.
That was a great shot, 56-30. Now on the cutter, it's Myers on a great feed from Christ on the pick and roll.
That's the old X play, Mike. You run right off the top of the high post, and Corey converts. Great body control.
Myers has 7, scoring only in the odd quarters, and it's 58-30. Oh, nearly a steal by Cochran. Belisario's 3, he's feeling it off the front rim. Rebound Hutton. Hutton goes up against Cohen and put it up and missed it. Price the rebound. 20 seconds. Rams with the ball in a 28-point lead. Christ, look out. And the ball's knocked away, and Highlands will keep it. See who the foul's on.
Johnny's added a dimension to his game, Mike, when he just gets the rebound, turns, and brings the ball down the floor.
That's on Keith Hutton. That's his first. 17 seconds now. McDaniel sits.
Hairston goes in for him. Highlands will inbound. He didn't check in, Mike, so they got to...
No, I think he's inbounding it. Oh, yeah, okay, that's what he's... Oh, yeah, that's what it is. They disallowed the substitution.
They're on top of things.
Christ. Long out to Myers. Puts it on the floor, drives it through, loops it back out, tried to get it to McDaniel, but lost it. And it's a turnover. Highlands at 13 seconds, 58-30.
On separate pages together that time, Mike. Now they want to get D in.
They really want to get...
And a little late with the horn.
Guess not. This has become a chore. Hairston off the rim, rebound Cohen.
Johnny running the lanes, Mike.
Cochran 5 seconds, and they foul him.
Push from behind, yep.
At 4 seconds. Boy, you know, this would be a great time at 4 seconds left to run some sort of backdoor cut for an alley-oop to Johnny off the inbound. Just loop it in at the basket.
And D. Harrison cannot get in the game, Mike.
He's not allowed to play.
They're calling it an intentional foul, Mike.
Oh, my goodness. So Cochran
will shoot and we'll get
Jason
the ball.
Dolak doesn't believe it, and frankly, neither do we.
No, I didn't see anything. And a technical
foul. Did the basket?
No, yeah. So we're going to shoot lots of foul shots.
Now my question is, did that basket count?
Sure. He was shooting the.
It isn't on the board yet. I mean, it's not fair to him to make him make it again, is it?
No.
The ball was in the air before the whistle blew.
Yeah,
and frankly, the official's got to know better than that, too. He can't be blowing the whistle while a kid's shooting a foul shot.
So the first one counts. Let's see. Now they're going to give him one.
Well, they still haven't. I don't know. I don't think it did.
No, he's giving the same one, Mike, so it should be on the board.
Okay, there it is. Thank goodness. Luke drained them both. He's got 15.
And now we'll shoot the
technicals.
Luke will stay on the line.
He's a hot shooter. Let him go.
I would agree.
And really our best foul shooter we brought back, so from a year ago. That's 16 for Luke. He ties Johnny now. 61-30. Now Jason Dolak has to be careful. One more technical and he walks the plank. Attaboy, Luke. That did wonders for our percentage.
Yes, sir.
62-30 Highlands now, and they get the ball.
And wholesale substitutions. What are we going to run?
Line change.
Yeah.
Who are all of them? Joaquim Roman, Antoine McDaniel, D. Hairston, Caleb Radishak, and Mason Swanger. How'd I do?
Very good.
Joaquim Roman, 35. It may be his first action varsity-wise this year.
Joaquim.
Let's it go off the rim. Hairston, good if it goes.
Oh, how about that?
How about that? They had 2 looks at that.
2 good looks.
And that's the end of the third quarter with the score. Highlands 62 and South Park 30. Well, trivia time is A&B Pizza time. Make sure to call 724-224-5311 to order your A&B Pizza now. Remember, if I get the question right, tell them Mike and Mike sent you. You get $1 off your pizza at A&B.
23-6 that quarter for the Golden Rams, Mike. Well, last week we found out Highlands won their first game, 88-73 at Wilkinsburg. Here's the question, Mike. Take you back in time. Who was the leading scorer that night with 31 points?
I want to go Frank Watucky.
He's been in our broadcast booth a few times. Frank Watucky, 31 points. Congratulations. I didn't have to give you the hint.
I was either going to say him or Mark Szymanski. I know some of the people who were on those original teams that Chuck Gugino had.
How about that? Frank has made the Trivia Hall of Fame.
How about that? Frank Watucky's the answer. Remember, serving the AK Valley since 1958. A&B Pizza, 2418 Freeport Road, Natrona Heights. Call 724-224-5311. Tell them Mike and Mike sent you. We got it right, and get $1 off your pizza. I'm very proud of myself for that one. That was
a great one. I thought I was going to have to give you the hint. Paul Valisak had 21 and 17 rebounds that night.
Whoa.
Frank wasn't much of the rebounding, but a lot for the shooting.
American University's own.
Can you believe that?
Frank Watucky, a man that knew Kermit Washington personally.
Division I. He's mentioned in the book. In fact, I gave that book called The Punch to Coach Stachinsky to read. Remind me to get that back, buddy.
Okay. How are we on books? We good? I gave you Bing Crosby. Have you cracked that yet?
On Bing. Yeah.
Did you like it? Isn't it good?
Yes. Very easy.
It's written by Nathaniel Crosby. It's very conversational, I'd say. It's really good. Another Christmas gift last year.
Baseline.
And Lindsay can't get it to go. And Christ, quickly. Cochran. Pacey. Nice catch. Cohen had it, lost it. They battle.
Still not.
They battle.
Jump ball.
It's a jump ball. It goes to Highlands at 7:30.
Johnny had that outlet pass coming down with the rebound.
He just basically tapped it. He basically just, like a second baseman turning a double play.
Touch pass. Yep.
Like Maz used to do. Into Cochran off the inbound, and they're going to get cut.
That's a good call. He's got to allow him a place to land, Mike.
You know, my childhood memories of Bill Mazeroski are playing third base.
He played third?
He played third in 1971. They ran out of third baseman. Here's Cochran. Now Cohen in the corner, and Hutton stole it away from him, tried to throw it off him. Are they going to call Seth? Are they going to call Highlands ball? Yep.
Yeah,
Hutton carried it out. He stepped on the line. I keep wanting to call him Carter Hutton. No, it's Carter Leary. Yeah. Carter Hutton's a goalie. And I get a little lapsed in NHL there.
Carter Leary got hurt in the JV game, Mike, and it was kind of he's okay, but it was gruesome. His brace got caught in his lip. Ouch.
Oh, nice job by Cochran. Turnaround shot is no good, and Graham got the rebound. South Park tried to flop there, but refs weren't buying.
Everybody at home is biting their upper lip now.
I'm just the thought of it.
I always said, thank God it's too poor to have braces. Pacey got stepped on by Johnny.
And there comes Cochran the other way.
He's got the motor turned up, huh?
Fires it into the corner to Pacey. Pacey drives in with a runner. Up, around, and good. Dominic Pacey has 9. 64-30.
And this is what we needed, Mike, that we didn't have the other night. Much more balanced scoring and everybody making contributions.
Now Hutton gets fouled on his way up. He'll shoot 2. 6:31 to go.
That'll be Johnny third.
Well, the Wireless Zone is the largest independent Verizon wireless franchise in America, offering the most popular smartphones, tablets, connected devices, and all the latest accessories with award-winning customer service. Stop in today and see what makes Verizon the world's largest and most reliable network. Wireless Zone has 12 area locations, including 6 in the AK Valley. Rams fans, your Wireless Zone headquarters are in Natrona Heights at the Walmart Plaza, or at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall, next to JCPenney and across from Victoria's Secret. You can call the Heights at 724-224-4590. You can call the Mills at 724-275-1154. Or find the Wireless Zone store nearest you simply by visiting wirelesszone.com. Hutton makes 1 out of 2. He's got 5, and it's 64-31. Here's Pacey back, and they're going to call Carey.
No.
Now, tell them why not, because you got to advance. Exactly. It has to be advanced.
He has to make an offensive move. He has to get an offensive advantage with that high dribble, which he didn't. He stopped. He didn't dribble. He didn't make forward progress. Therefore, it's not a turnover, but ours is not the reason why.
The old Pearl Washington dribble, as I like to call it. Oh, driving in is Hutton.
And Mike, real quick, Johnny Price got his 4th foul. And a little discussion after the fact, too. I guess Hutton's saying something to Johnny, and Johnny will naturally say something back. I know that.
Well, you know what they say. When Keith Hutton talks, people listen.
You got to go back to the 80s for that one, bro. That company is no longer in business. It imploded about 2000.
I hope you didn't get give your money to Lucchino's, not them.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll handle it for you. Hutton hits the first.
And he earned that one.
That's 6 for him.
Yep, and 4 for 5 from the foul line tonight.
The lead is doubled now, 64-32.
And Johnny's getting a well-deserved rest over there, Mike.
Second one is a grazer, and Pacey has it for Highlands. 6:12 remaining. Now McDaniel in there. Got it back to Pacey. Drives, lays. Won't go. They tip it around, and Hutton. No, that's wrong.
Yeah, he expected contact Pacey and didn't get it.
The ball went off of Hutton's hand out of bounds. South Park gets a break. 6:01 to go.
Six minutes, we have them double up here, Mike. 64-32.
Here's Graham, and from behind, Pacey with the reach around.
He's got 4 now, too. Mike, top 5 in 4A is Quaker Valley number 1, Newcastle 2. We are 3, Bell Vernon's 4, Uniontown is 5.
So the good news is we weren't given a demerit for losing last week.
Nope. Jason Dolak, by the way, picks us to win it all, the South Park coach. And based on tonight's performance, he may have a... Tonight's
been a good performance. You got to finish it, though.
Yes.
Here's Hutton. And that includes anyone that's in there at the end. You got to finish it. That's what's the strength of a team, is you're only as strong as your depth in some cases. And I think that some has been built here, and so young. The only senior minutes we've gotten tonight are by Seth Cohen. That's it.
That's it, yeah.
Highlands will get it on the air ball.
Quaker Valley, Mike, they're 3-0. They beat Brashear, Vincentian, and Albert Gallatin. They're hosting Wilmington tonight. Uh-oh, whistle. We have more problems with this, huh?
Seriously.
Yep, play on.
Here is Cochran. Now to Myers. Left the man in the dust. Goes all the way in. The reverse high off the glass. Missed it. Cohen, yes.
Nice job by Seth, Mike. Again, Corey took that shot the worst place possible underneath the basket.
66-32. Hutton. Wow. Almost went, but he draws the foul. Hutton not bashful about going to the basket, that's for sure.
He's getting the cheerleaders all fired up over there, clapping it up for them. Let's see if they're going to get that foul to you. That's Luke's first.
Well, he's the one that can take a few now if we need it. So this is Hutton at the line.
Newcastle, Mike, they're a young team. They're 2-1. They beat Westinghouse, Youngstown, Cheney. They lost to Peters Township. They're at Hopewell tonight. Check out Bell Vernon. They're going to have to fall from the rankings, Mike. They're 0-4. And they have the old coach from Manessa, Salvino.
Joe Salvino. Youngstown, Cheney High School. What former Pitt quarterback?
Is that Kinjemi?
No. Matt Cavanaugh.
Matt Cavanaugh. My wife left from that way, Youngstown. Bell Vernon's lost to Franklin Regional, Jeanette, Washington, and Carrick. They're at Hempfield tomorrow. That's we lost number 5, trust me.
Here's Myers out top. Right side, Cochran steps back. That's a 3, and it settles home. Luke's got 4 from downtown and 20 on the night.
And that's the Luke Cochran we know, or at least I know.
69-34, the biggest lead for Highlands. Now driving in and getting fouled from behind is Rongus.
Corey Myers going to get his 3rd foul.
4:41 remaining. So again, Tuesday at Beaver Falls, Thursday at Yock, Saturday at Gateway, all on 190. Tuesday game you'll see Thursday, and those other 2 will piggyback as a doubleheader for you the day after Christmas, starting at 7 o'clock on the 26th.
A little Christmas present for Mike and Mike.
And other than that, you can check YouTube. You can find them there. We might as well tell you how to do that again. Thanks to Jen Goldberg at the high school. GoldenRams.com is our deal. And you can go there or go to YouTube, Highlands High Sports, and they will take care of it.
And Mike, finally we get to talk about the anchor in. I don't know what time we're getting there tonight. It's going to be late, but we will be there.
Hey, if it's after a win, we don't care.
Joe, Andy, and Dee will be there. I was there the other night, had dinner with Jonathan Trensky, a friend of mine, and I got the good old anchor burger. They have that great deal, Mike. It's $10.95. You get choice of sandwich, 2 sides, and I thought I'd get a cup of lobster bisque. No, you get a bowl of lobster bisque.
I love lobster bisque.
And your choice of drink for $10.95. You can't beat that. They had a blue plate every day. It was liver and onions on Wednesday.
Yes, it is.
I passed on that, but the kitchen's open till 11. They stay later for game nights, and again, we'll be there to celebrate, hopefully, a victory tonight. Anchor in Freeport Road in Trona Heights. Welcome aboard.
Matter of fact, we'll go through the blue plates as the season goes on. I have the listing of what those are, so we'll get a look at those and kind of give you an idea what those are. And there's some beauties on there.
Rangus makes the second.
69-36. Here's Cochran. Now to Hairston in the corner. Here's Myers. Cochran's wide open and in and out. Got a good look. Cohen. Boy, he got hammered. There was nothing there. And here comes Hutton. He'll go to the basket, I promise.
They're going to call a foul on that. That's terrible.
Yeah, you're a little out of control on that one. Look at the laugh on Luke.
Yeah. Kid flung his hands in there. And now the referee's going to ask him not to comment.
Yeah, Luke's saying, hey, you can see there.
He's playing defense. The other top 5 team, like Uniontown, they're 2-1. They beat Albert Gallatin and Washington. They lost to Hempfield. They play Albert Gallatin again on Tuesday.
You better get them all in. Get them all in now, right?
Everybody wants to play Albert Gallatin, it seems.
On their way out. The WPIL death penalty. They're leaving.
Yep.
Second one on the way from Hutton. Highlands 69, South Park 38. Double figures for Hutton. He's their leading scorer. He didn't get in the game until late in the second quarter.
He played most of the JV game like he's a young kid.
Kreis now right side to Hairston. Hairston drives in with a runner, and it's down.
D's in the book.
His first 2 of the night, 71-38. He had 1 point in his debut, so.
Hutton only a sophomore. 7 Golden Rams now on the board.
Rongus to Hutton. And Hutton's ridden by Hairston, and he'll get a nickel dimer out at the top of the circle at 3:46.
Would like to get to the anchor in before midnight, guys.
Well, 11 o'clock is the number because that's the time the kitchen closes, and that's what's important there. So.
Well, we're on a liquid diet normally on Fridays.
Right, but I don't know. Did you eat dinner?
I had a piece of pizza.
Oh yeah, that's right. You had pizza at halftime. I had a wonderful roast beef sandwich before I left the house, but it was like 3 o'clock.
It was not A and B, I can tell you that.
Hutton hits the first. He's got 11, and 9 of them from the foul line. He has 1 basket. South Park only has 9 field goals in this game.
That's some great defense. Boy,
second one is missed, and there's Johnny Lee. Good job by Hutton.
Call foul there.
You should. Yeah. Hutton did a good job to get back there. That would be face guarding in football, but
his 3rd foul.
He laid a lick on Pacey.
Yeah. Dom keeps on ticking.
And you don't want to mess with him. Dom will keep on ticking. He is the Energizer Bunny. Out of the corner, Pacey. 3 balls on the way. He tried to draw the foul, none to be had. But Myers has the offensive rebound. Now to Kreis. Cutting is Hairston. Great pass.
Oh, come on.
And Hairston's foul. See if they call it shooting. I don't think they are.
No.
He threw it up there just to make him make a decision anyway.
Steve Choma gets his first. And that might be it for Johnny.
Yeah, right? Johnny sits and McDaniel's back in.
Luke and Johnny down for the night, maybe. Cochran with 20. Kreis with 16. And that's the kind of scoring we need from those 2 guys.
Out deep to Myers. 3:20 left. What do they call?
What now?
They're going to call. Really?
Big
This
number
is on-
33.
It's on the
Eli.
Podgorski.
Just checked into the game, Mike, and
Not to be confused with Eli Streblik.
he's a young, and he played in a JV game. Eli was banging against him earlier. That's a big boy out there, 6'2". I'm guessing a football player. Throw that out there.
How tall are you, Eli? Look bigger to me.
Eli's scrunching down to do the camera tonight.
I got it up as high as it goes. Kicked it out. There's Hairston's three off the back rim. They battle for it. And coming out of there with it is Andrew Graham, who's in there, the junior. Brandon, freshman, number 1. He gets it. Now to Graham down low. Won't go. But again, South Park spends some more time at the foul line. They've been there a lot tonight.
Who are they giving that one to, Mike? That would be Seth Cohen picking up his third. Local teams doing well, Mike. I got St. Joe's at 3-1. Our old friend Kelly Robinson
Keeps getting it done.
They beat Propel Braddock, Quigley, and Salzburg. Their loss came to Cornell. They're hosting Greensburg Central Catholic tonight. And you're telling me Greensburg has a new coach?
Yeah, their former coach came back, and Jim Nesser, who coached there last year,
we're going to see him, right?
has gone to Yock. We'll see him next Thursday. Rams turn it over in the backcourt at 2:53, leading by 31.
10 turnovers. South Park tonight committed 6 turnovers, Mike. They've done a pretty good job handling the ball. Just Highlands defense turned the pressure up when needed, forced a lot of bad shots.
Podgorski against Roman. A couple of sophomores on this key-in. Oh, we know Joaquim's an offensive lineman.
Yes.
Hutton tries to get around Pacey. Goes in, and they're going to call a foul again on Antoine McDaniel, I think. Let's see. No, I was wrong.
Who gets it?
I think they get Dom, and that's all.
Dom walking the plank with 9 points tonight. Almost got the double figures. It'll be Mason Swanger back into the game. Other locals not doing so good. Mike Valley, I'm surprised. 0-2. They lost to Hollidaysburg in Indiana. They're hosting Still Valley. Burrow is 1-3. They beat Kiski School. But I'll tell you what, they lost to Mars, Kiski, and Leechburg. They're at Shadyside tonight.
Timeout called by Highlands as Stosh wants to settle things down. 2:45 to go. Highlands leading it by 30.
Then you got Kiski. They're 1-3. They beat Burrow, but they lost to Derry, Ligonier, and Connellsville. In our section, Freeport's off to a good start, Mike. They're 3-1. They beat Kiski School, Paula Ridge, and Mohawk. They lost to Mars. They're at Newcastle Saturday. That should be interesting. York is 2-1. We mentioned them. They beat West Green and Bronzeville. Lost to Summit. They're hosting Southmoreland tonight. Knock is 2-2. Good wins against Blackhawk in Indiana, but they lost to Armstrong and Hampton. They're at Still Valley Tuesday.
Yeah, they pounded Indiana last night.
Derry's 1-1. They beat Kiski. They lost to Berlin Brothers. They're out in...
Weren't those the Ciccarellis?
Yeah, District 6, I think. Yeah.
They were the Berlin brothers, weren't they?
That's right. They're at Greensburg Central Catholic on Saturday, and Mount Pleasant started out 0-3, Mike. They've lost to Southmoreland, Ringgold, and Greensburg Salem. They're working the southern tier down there. They're even going deeper tonight. They're at Waynesburg.
Hutton makes a second. You mentioned Kiski a couple times in there. They're now coached by Will Saunders, who was a longtime coach at Shadyside Academy. He was a coach here at South Park. The last time these guys won a playoff game, current Kiski coach Will Saunders was the coach. 2013, they beat Steel Valley. And he was here for 7 years, made the playoffs 5 times, and then moved on.
In real time, it's 9:04. It seems like midnight to me. We've been here a while, haven't we?
Podgorski with a drive. Got it into Hutton with a little left-handed half hook, and it's down. Hutton's got 15. He's played like half the game.
Right, yeah.
71-44. Hairston looks for help and works it outside. Here's Myers. Now to McDaniel. Looks for a cutter. Out to Roman. Less than 2 to go. Hairston left side. Stephen Kmonk is in there. He wears 20 for the Eagles. McDaniel. Rams just willing to hold on to the ball. Here's Joaquin Roman.
Content to run their offense here.
Ooh, nearly a steal, but Hairston got out of there. Now they go back up top for Myers. And a foul, which makes no sense.
Yep.
Makes no sense.
Dylan Signorella going to check in. Mike, we mentioned his brother Landon broke his wrist in middle school basketball. He's going to come in for Corey Myers, the shooter.
1:30 remaining. Highlands 71, South Park 44. Myers first is no good. Oh, Roman back up and in.
Joaquin in the book.
First varsity points for him, 73-44. Now Hutton. Finally worked it over left side to Wortlett. Podgorski down low. Hutton at 105. Oh, nice play by Roman to step in front and knock it away. Myers back the other way at 55 seconds. And Stosh's going to call timeout to get Signorella in the game, and that's what he does. It's all for Corey Myers.
To get the subs in. And at 53 seconds, dare you say it, Mike, for the first time this year?
Dare I say it? Dana, Courtney, start the bus.
Courtney is here tonight, Mike. Unofficially, she helped guide Dana in, if you remember.
It's kind of like she was like an air traffic controller, very much.
We could see the place, we just couldn't land it.
Roman out top at 40 seconds. Highlands by 29, and we have a steal by Kmonk, and he lays it in. (73-46) now. Highlands led this game by as many as 35. They're going to hold on here. 73-46 should be the final. Thank you, Eli Streblik, for stepping in.
Did a great job for us, Eli.
Tremendous job tonight. He
scored in a JV game. I said, hey, we win by 2. Your basketball is the winner.
Absolutely. And that's it. This one belongs to the Rams. Highlands 73 and South Park 46. Dean?
Well, Mike, it looked more like the Golden Rams that we're accustomed to see. We came down to 4A, played a team that's going to be in contention in their section. Good maiden voyage in here. Big week next week, as you said, Tuesday at Beaver Falls, Thursday first section at York, and then we're at Gateway for a matinee on Saturday. Sounds like a fun week.
Let's wrap it up. We got a long way home. Thanks to everyone here at Steel Valley that helped us out. Once again, that final score, Highlands 73, South Park 46. For Eli Streblik, the Dean Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik. So long, everybody.